I guess one thing I would say is that I think there should be better interaction between the students and the counselors, because it seems like the counselors do their own thing and the students do their own thing. The only time they communicate is when they're like telling us what to do. That's pretty much it. Maybe it's just myself.
It's harder for the people that can't speak Chinese to talk to the counselors. I don't think I have a problem talking with counselors, but then like a lot of them, besides like David or someone, they can't really speak English that well, so it's harder.
I guess that's how I feel pretty much, because I don't really speak very well Mandarin, so there's like half of them I can't talk to really.
I like the demerit system they have, but I think there's way too many ways you can get demerits.
Yeah.
Like, I think I talked to one of the counselors before, and like they said like all these rules instead of this year for this year's Loveboat like were added on from last year's Loveboat. Like basically they said like all the disorderly conduct that was committed like last year. Like they just said, all right, we had to fix this, so they add more demerits for everything you can do. So like basically you can get in trouble for everything. Oh yeah.
What impact does that have on the students in general?
It just makes them really frustrated. Like, I really want to wear flip-flops, but I can't wear flip-flops for some reason. I don't know why. And no one's explaining to me why I can't wear flip-flops either.
But then I heard one student, like, he went into a girl's room for 1 minute just to get something.
Yeah.
Clearly not like an overnight stay kind of situation.
Yeah, like, same thing with us. Like, we had like a couple of girls over to just like chat, be social, just talk. And like, we got in trouble for that. Like, I was like, we're not doing anything, honestly. Like, we're just talking. Same thing vice versa. Also, guys into girls' rooms can't do that. Like, people get like demerits for like the most ridiculous things. Like, they don't even hear us out.
Fried chicken, fries.
So what do you think needs to be done? What improvements?
Less rules.
Okay, I can't say less rules because then it's gonna go back to like rock bottom and like no rules, everybody's so we're gonna start over again. But like I think like basically just like more counselor and camper interaction, like less demerit, everybody gets demerit thing. More like why did you do this, or like is there like anything behind this, or like before like thinking about demerits. Like if just like you just do something on purpose just to like annoy people, then yeah, obviously like you get demerit for that. But like in case like maybe like as like that situation before, like guy going to a girl's room to get something, I mean you shouldn't get demerit for that. You're going there for a purpose, not to like do anything else. You just want to get something. Like I think there's someone who wanted to use the bathroom and they went in and they got demerit for going into the girl's room.
It's like the whole demerit system is like negative reinforcement. It's like you do this and that, or else we'll punish you. It should be like also, positive reinforcement. Like, you get rewards. I don't know.
I really think there should be a merit system too.
Yeah,
to
that's
counteract
it.
the merit system. Like you do something good, like earnestly good, you get rewards for it.
Yeah.
Instead of writing essays to get your demerits down.
It's kind of like a chain effect. Like the counselors treat us bad because they're being pressured too by someone above them. And it's kind of like like they have demerits too, right?
Yeah.
So like if they gotta make sure we do everything right, or else they'll get in trouble.
Who's giving them demerits? The director?
The people who are in charge of the whole thing. Because that's what I heard. Like if they get see, they're in worse shape than we are. Like supposedly we get 8, we get kicked out. If they get 6, they get fired.
Yeah, because
I can empathize with them. Like they're trying to do their job,
Yeah.
and we're screwing around, like making their job harder to do. But like
that's why I say it starts at the top. Whoever's running everything.
I think maybe there's too much pressure from the top, or like the wrong kind of pressure on the counselors from the top.
I mean, yeah, we're here to have fun, not like make this into a concentration camp.
Yeah.
But I think also too is that I think sometimes when I look around, what's become Loveboat is also the people that have changed. I think initially, like when the program probably started off, it was more about this program's about learning about culture. But then I think as time goes on, rumor spreads that it's about hooking up, it's about having fun, and a lot of people apply it just for that reason. And sometimes you get that kind of crowd. I don't know. A little bit of both. But I admit that I did come for that reason too.
I came just to well, because all my family's from here, so like I came back to like learn a little about it and have fun, basically.
Yeah.
Not to like basically get pushed around and like
Yeah.
go to sleep at 11. I can't do that.
So how do you think the whole going out after hours, how should that be handled? Ideally?
I think people
Well,
over.
they should have waivers. Have our parents sign waivers that allow us to go out. Right?
But you guys are all 18 years old. You can your own signature account.
Oh, really? Then what are they? I think they're being too strict then. Like, what's the big deal?
This is like, I don't know, like ask generally anybody from between ages 18 to 18 plus, do they actually go to sleep at 11 p.m.?
Exactly.
I don't think anybody does. Like, you know, and like,
And we're
here,
even
like-
of drinking age too.
Yeah,
we're legal to drink.
and like plus over here, like, let's just use the night market as an example. Like, the night market, you come out like basically like at night, late at night to like, you know, explore, like basically explore. Like, we don't have time to go to like night markets and stuff like that. Like, if we like all our events end at like 8 p.m. and then like we have all these other nightly events. We need more time. We need more free time.
Yeah, more free time. We should have off like from 5 on. So this other camp I went to, every day we had off from 5 to bed check. So we had a lot of time to like go out and like explore the city. Whereas this program, like, I've been on the MRT once. I've been to anywhere besides Jintan once on my own. It's like there's like no free time.
But yeah, so you guys think maybe perhaps some kind of something needs to be signed so that they're not legally held responsible for things that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
that's true.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, something like because they made you guys sign something at the beginning of the 10-day
Yeah.
tour, saying like you can't do this, and then that protects them legally, and then perhaps then it's not such a big deal to go out. Then it won't even be sneaking out anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like people, like right now, every year they already know that people are gonna sneak out, and they like still, you know, it still happens. I mean, it's a lot easier, less pressure for them to have something that's like where they're not responsible for our actions.
I think over here, like in the down south trip, it's more pressure for them to like keep track of where we are because we're not familiar with this part. But like back in like Jintan, like we're familiar with that area. We walk back and forth all the time. We take a taxi all the time, so we know how to get to and back. But like over here, I understand like it's more pressure for them.